Hey everyone, this is Dawn and welcome back to my channel. So I was just sitting here, I wanted to make a few other ATCs and I was kind of running out of ideas. And I have seen many people make master boards, I think it's called. And I believe when Nancy over at Handi Scandi had introduced the ATCs in April, she had made a master board and had started her first few ATCs using that master board as the base of her projects. So I've never made one before and I've always kind of wanted to, so I just sat here and pulled out a bunch of scraps out of my box, and then I just did a haul video where I was sharing a lot of ephemera from the new 49 and Market and Vicky Booten, and I just glued a couple of those pieces on here as well. And anyways, I thought this was awesome. I'm going to go ahead and cut this up into ATCs, maybe some tags, I don't know, but I'm gonna cut this down to make a couple of projects and see what I come up with. All right, so I am back and I just went ahead and cut down that master board, and I just cut it up all into 2.5 by 3.5 inches and just turned them all into the artist trading card size. And my original paper that I started with was just an 8.5 by 11, just a piece of white cardstock that I adhered all of my scraps to. And I really like how these turned out. And then the offcut pieces, I ended up with 3 of these small pieces, which are the width of an ATC. And I thought I might turn these into pockets. And then I have this piece left, and that could be like a belly band or just a side pocket to tuck some things in, maybe for a journal. So I really like how these turned out. So I think what I'm going to do for these is I just grabbed some extra scraps and I'm going to just make a little pocket for each of these ATCs. How cute. Let's see, do I like this one over here? This one over here? Nope. All right, I'm gonna make little pockets out of these. Let's glue them on 3 sides. Oh, you know what I should do before I do this is ink everything up. Little vintage photo, because I love it so much. I'm gonna go ahead and glue this since I've already started my glue. Let me go ahead and add it in and I'll ink the rest of that up. So we're gonna have a little pocket, and maybe I'll put some little tags or something like that on the inside. I like the idea of doing a little pocket ATC. Cute. There's our 1. Let's go ahead and add some ink to this. 2, 3 sides for a little pocket. I love this little, I don't know if it's moths or butterflies, but I love the pink of it. All right, 2 pocket ATCs. And then our 3rd, I love the busier background here. I think that's probably Tim Holtz. All right, let's get our 3rd little pocket together. And then I've got a whole bunch of pieces, my 49 and Market pieces, and then some of these were a little larger in scale for what I was wanting to do. And I just shared this on a crafty haul, this 49 and Market laser cut wildflowers. And there's this little butterfly here in the yellow. And I'm gonna attach this onto here. Let's add a little more vintage photo. Let's adhere our butterfly. Super cute. And then I have these 2. I was thinking about adding, oh yeah, kind of like that. Have a pink butterfly. Oh, maybe this piece right here. I think I'm going to put a daisy on this one is what I was looking at. Okay, let's add a little bit of ink to our daisy. And then I've got these laser cut leaves as well. Let us cut off a couple of these leaves, maybe this top part right here, because it doesn't need to be too many because it's such a small space. Add a little bit of ink to this as well. Oh, pulling that one off. Let's see, do I want to put our leaves on this side because they kind of blend into the green piece over here? Oh yeah, that's cute. Okay, let's go ahead and adhere this down. I keep dropping my glue. Okay, leaves down. And then our little daisy piece. This is so cute. Enjoying all of my little new die cut pieces here. Let's see, maybe a little bit on its side. All right, we're gonna let that one dry. And then I think I'm gonna add this flower piece to this one over here. Add a little more ink. Not much. Okay, let's add a little glue. We'll pop this one down. I like all the pinks on this one. And you know, I'm also wondering, I've got these little butterflies over here. There's a pink one. I don't know, they almost seem a little bigger than our flower. Maybe I'm gonna leave this be for the moment. Okay, so I'm gonna go and make some tags to come back and put in these, and then I will, this almost looks like a completed ATC by itself, doesn't it? All right, I'm gonna come back and share what I've done. Okay, so I've came back and I've added my tags to my little pocket ATCs. I just added a little bit of white lace and these little lace florals. I think these were discontinued from Hobby Lobby once upon a time. So I just treated them real simply. These little tags were cut down from a 12 by 12 sheet. I don't know what paper line it was from, but it made things real simple. I'm loving our little pocket ATCs. So I've got those 3 completed, and then the rest of the ones from our master board, I actually did not do these last 3, so I can make a couple of more ATCs with this, and then I still have this one little scrap left. And let's see, how many more did I make? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So this one here, this is that little girl from Hobby Lobby. They used to have these. I miss them. I love them. Wish they come out with more things like that these days. Brace Beautiful Chaos. And then this one here was, I thought, so beautiful on its own. The only thing I added was this puffy sticker that said hello, and I left that one completely alone. This one here, I added a little acetate piece, added some Tim Holtz paper dolls. Look at these sweet girls, got some lace and a butterfly celebrating friendship, I think. And then here is, these are the Tim Holtz portraits that I cut down. And I was able to pull this flower was on the masterboard. I was able to pull that up and tuck the picture underneath, added some ribbon and a few enamel dots. And then this one here, I had a package of ephemera, the Simple Vintage, I think it's Lemon Twist or something like that, was sitting nearby. And I had this blues, and I was like, oh yeah, that'll be really pretty with the blues and purples. Added a few enamel dots, a couple of pieces of ephemera. I added this and this and this, all from that ephemera pack. So these are the rest of my ATCs. This is the final video for the collaboration with Nancy over at Handi Scandi. Her channel will be linked in the description box below. So thanks so much for stopping by and watching. Would love it if you give me a thumbs up, subscribe if you haven't, and I will see you in the next one.